Understanding glaring, a key word for IELTS Band 9.0. Imagine walking out of a dark movie theater into the bright sunlight. That sudden, uncomfortable brightness? That's glaring. Today, we're exploring the word glaring, an essential vocabulary item for those aiming for a Band 9.0 score in IELTS. Word type. Glaring functions primarily as an adjective, though it can also be used as a present participle of the verb to glare. Meaning, glaring has two main meanings. First, it refers to something that shines with a harsh, uncomfortably bright light. Second, it describes something that is conspicuous, obvious, or blatant, often in an unpleasant or awkward way. Word history. The word glaring comes from the Middle English glaren, which meant to shine brightly. This, in turn, likely originated from the Middle Dutch or Middle Low German glaren, meaning to gleam or shine. The figurative use of glaring to mean obvious or conspicuous emerged in the 17th century. Antonyms. Some antonyms for glaring include subtle, inconspicuous, dim, and understated. Synonyms. Synonyms for glaring in its literal sense include dazzling, blinding, and brilliant. In its figurative sense, synonyms include obvious, blatant, conspicuous, and flagrant. Examples used in sentences. Let's look at some examples that showcase both meanings of glaring. The glaring sun made it difficult to see the road ahead without sunglasses. There was a glaring error in the report that the entire team had somehow missed. The contrast between the rich and poor areas of the city was glaring. The politicians' lack of preparation was glaring during the televised debate. Common errors in use. One common mistake is confusing glaring with staring. While both can involve looking intently, glaring implies anger or hostility, whereas staring is simply looking fixedly. Another error is using glaring when glaringly might be more appropriate. For example, it's correct to say the mistake was glaringly obvious rather than the mistake was glaring obvious. Lastly, some learners misuse glaring in context where it doesn't fit. Remember, glaring should be used for things that are either uncomfortably bright or blatantly obvious. Mastering the word glaring with its dual meanings and nuanced usage can significantly enhance your vocabulary for the IELTS exam. Remember its connection to harsh light and obvious flaws, and you'll be well on your way to using this word effectively in both speaking and writing tasks.